What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GeForce Now News Thursday, and we've got 9 games this week. Actually, it's 8 games, but one of them has 2 different versions or editions, so we'll get into that. We've also got an event from Wargaming that's bringing back an in-game event exclusively for GeForce Now, so we'll go over that as well. So let's go ahead and get into it, starting with that Wargaming event. So Wargaming is bringing back an in-game event exclusively for GeForce Now members this week. Through Tuesday, July 30th, members who complete the quest while streaming World of Warships can earn up to 5 GeForce Now one-day priority codes, one for each day of the challenge. Aspiring admirals can learn more on the World of Warships blog and social channels. Alright, so jumping into the games we've got for this week. Again, that's 9 games. Technically 8, as one of them has 2 different editions, but let's go ahead and get into those, starting with our first game, Cataclysmo. Design and build fortresses brick by brick to stand against endless hordes of horrors in this real-time strategy game with resource management, siege defense, and exploration. It's a new release over on Steam for July 22nd this year, and it is an early access game. Our second game this week is a new release for July 23rd over on Steam, and that's Conscript. During the First World War, a lone French soldier must navigate twisted trenches, scavenge for limited supplies, and solve complex puzzles, all whilst fighting for survival in the midst of mankind's most brutal and horrifying conflict. Conscript is a new take on classic survival horror. Our third game is a new release over on Steam as well for July 23rd. That's F1 Manager 2024. Leads your team to glory in F1 Manager 2024. A new Formula One season has arrived, and with it, the most comprehensive F1 management experience to date. Build a legacy with one of 10 official F1 constructors, or create your own team for the very first time. And our next game is another new release for Steam for July 25th with Earth Defense Force 6. Live the future of despair, the years 2024 AD. The survivors fought against the remaining threats while trying their best to continue their recovery. 3 years passed in the year 2027. In a new world without hope, the time has come to once again resist the fate of the Earth. Now, our next game is both Game 5 and 6 over on Steam, Epic Game Store, and Xbox. It's going to be Elder Scrolls V Skyrim just on Steam, but the Skyrim Special Edition is on Steam, Epic Game Store, and Xbox PC Game Pass. So definitely, if you want to check those out on GeForce Now, whatever edition you have or whichever store you have it from, you should be able to load it up on GFN. Our 7th game is both for Steam and Xbox PC Game Pass, which is Gang Beasts. This originally came out back in December of 2017. Gang Beasts is a silly multiplayer party game with crazy characters, brutal slapstick fight sequences, and absurd hazardous environments set in the mean streets of Beef City. There's over 46,000 very positive reviews for this game on Steam, and it happens to be on sale for a little while longer for $7.99, originally $20. And our 8th game this week comes out on Steam for July 20th, originally from 2017 as well, Kingdoms and Castles. Kingdoms and Castles is a city-building simulation game about growing a kingdom from a tiny hamlet to a sprawling city and an imposing castle. Make trade agreements, alliances, and war with neighboring AI-controlled kingdoms. Each villager and resource is individually simulated. Another game with a ton of positive reviews over on Steam, and it's only a $15 game. And our final game for this week is also over on Steam. This came out March 26th of this year in 2024, and that's The Settlers' New Allies. The Settlers' New Allies is a strategy game with an in-depth build-up experience and real-time strategic battles. Full price is going for $60 over on Steam. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this week. Those are your 9 games or your 8 games, with Skyrim having those 2 editions and different stores there. So make sure you check out which one you have, which store you have it from, so that you pick the right one to stream on GeForce Now. And then of course that Wargaming event for those priority one-day codes if you want to go and take part in that event. Check out Wargaming socials for more information on that. Alright guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video as always. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.